From Shenandoah, from Page County, from KMA land, this is KMA News Headlines. Good afternoon, I'm Mike Peterson with the latest from the KMA newsroom on this Friday afternoon. The impacts of a fertilizer spill into the East Nishnabotna River in Montgomery County are being felt in northwest Missouri. Last week, officials of the Iowa Department of Natural Resources reported nearly 265,000 gallons of liquid nitrogen fertilizer spilled into a drainage ditch before making its way into the Nishnabotna and eventually into Missouri, where the river flows to roughly 10 miles until it reaches the Missouri River. An investigation determined a valve was left open overnight before being discovered last Monday. Matt Combs is supervisor for the Missouri Department of Conservation's Ecological Health Unit and the agency's fish kill program. Combs tells KMA News his group observed a near-total fish kill along the 10-mile stretch of the Nishnabotna in northwest Atchison County. Iowa lawmakers continue to grapple with proposed legislation changing the state's area education agencies. By a 51-43 vote Thursday, the Iowa House approved an amended version of the measure, passing in the Senate earlier in the week. Under the new version, no changes are made to special education funding for K-12 schools the first year. Those schools would receive about 90% of the funding in the second year. However, 90% of it must be spent with local AEAs. Districts will retain the remaining 10%. The House's new version now goes back to the Senate for its consideration. Saying the devil's in the details, State Senator Tom Shipley says he has yet to review the entire proposal. But in an interview on our Morning Line show this morning, he says he's glad the House included the teacher pay component. Red Oak officials are exploring updates to the city's rental inspection program. Earlier this week, the Red Oak City Council heard an update from City Administrator Kyra Smith on some of the changes proposed to the resolution passed by the council nearly 9 years ago that initiated the program. Implemented in 2015 with the assistance of the Southwest Iowa Planning Council, rental properties are inspected on a 3-year rotation. Smith says they primarily are looking at adding more language for the potential penalties and fees outlined in their contract with SWPCO, but not in the current resolution. And one of KMA Land's leading indicators continues to show the region's rural economy stuck in a rut. For the 7th straight month, Creighton University's Rural Main Street Index sank below growth neutral. In fact, March's reading of 38.0 is the lowest level since June of 2020, which was right during COVID-19. Creighton University economics professor Dr. Ernie Goss told KMA News several factors once again combined for the bleak report. In fact, Goss says 3/4 of bankers surveyed indicate their local economy was in a recession or would enter a recession in the first half of 2024. KMA on track weather, mostly cloudy this afternoon, highs in the upper 40s, mostly cloudy tonight, lows in the low 20s. A chance of snow in the afternoon tomorrow, mixed with rain, mostly cloudy, highs in the mid-40s, precip chances 30%. More news at 5:05 and 6:05 this evening. Don't forget This Week in KMA Land tomorrow morning at 8:30. Have yourself a great weekend. Mike Peterson, so long, my friend.